What are we talking about today? Yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome to What Are We Talking About? Today we're talking about Bridge of Spies, the new Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks movie. I just saw it, I don't know, yesterday. I loved it. I thought it was incredible. Like, it started a little slow, but by the end of it, I was just completely enthralled with this movie. Like, everything about it, like Tom Hanks as, I'm forgetting the name of the character now. Tom Hanks as his character, the actor that played the Russian spy, like, all of the acting was really good in it. Not only that, but the directing, like, Steven Spielberg. Oh my god, this dude is fucking incredible. Like, if you didn't already know that, I'm sure you already knew that. Like, the way that he does things, it's unbelievable. Like, he does, like, some of the imagery in this movie, like, there was a scene in, when Tom Hanks was in East Germany, or East Berlin, sorry, and he, was going on the train and those people were running across in between the wall or whatever, in the kill zone, and they all got shot up. Then when he got back to America, there was almost that exact same scene, but it was, the kids didn't get shot, right? Like, they were just going across a fence in the backyard. And, like, that scene was almost exactly the same, and, like, just the imagery involved, and the way that he set it up, like, I've never felt such an intense time where it's just people standing on a bridge waiting. Like, that's some skill directing where he can actually do that, because that was probably the most, like, that was the climax. That was the most intense part of the movie, and it was like there was even a part in it where they kind of made it seem like I forget what his name, Abel, the Russian guy, that he was going to be killed because of the way that him and Tom Hanks were talking, and Tom Hanks said something about basically how, like, what if they kill you when they take you, and then the Russian guy said, well, like, you'll be able to tell right away, kind of thing, and they kind of made it seem like that's what was going to happen, that they were just going to kill him because of the way they, like, rushed him into the car and stuff. But then later it turned out that no, actually he did survive, and he got to go back to his wife and family and stuff. So that was good. And yeah, overall, I mean, the thing that I think they did the best was show how devastating life was in Berlin during the Cold War. It, like, was almost unbelievable, like, the way that everyone was being treated. And I mean, I've never lived through, I mean, I guess technically there's a war going on right now, but I've never lived through a real war in terms of, like, I've never been in the shit or anywhere near it, right? And so it was it's a very emotional and, like, eye-opening experience to see just how crazy and deadly everything was. Like, if you just do the wrong, the one dude, he was literally a student at the school in Berlin, which, terrible idea. They even mentioned that in the movie. Why would you go to Berlin during the Cold War to study? But anyways, he was just a student. Like, he literally, there was nothing wrong with him being there, and they just assumed he was a spy because he was American, kind of thing. Like, it just goes to show just how at odds America and Russia were, and how much they were, like, they would kind of do anything to get one up on the other country, right? And it's, I don't know, just everything about this movie. I'm probably not making that much sense, but I honestly am surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie. I mean, there's not really much for action or anything. There's one little action scene in it. But other than that, yeah, no, it's just, and I don't know, everything about it, from beginning to end. I missed a little bit at the start, but I like 2 minutes, but because I accidentally walked into the wrong theater, almost saw The Martian again, and then realized, oh no, this is not the movie I'm seeing. Went into the right theater, but no, overall, Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks movie, Bridge of Spies. Not much spy, like there's a little bit of spy, like espionage that happens, but mostly it's lawyering. So it is a little bit of a misleading title. Bridge of Spies kind of sounds like it could be an action movie, but it's not. It's a drama, and it's one of my favorite movies of the year so far. So now it's time to rate Bridge of Spies, and I'm going to have to give it... Again, I hate rating, by the way, if you didn't know. I'm going to have to say... Fuck, this is hard. I have no idea. I'm going to go 8.5 out of 10. I don't know. It's one of my favorite movies of the year so far. Correct me in the comments if I fucking rated this incorrectly, because, like I said, I hate rating. Take what I said, more importantly, than what I rated it as. But anyways, yeah. Overall, I guess, 8.5 out of 10. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I recommend seeing it. It's not necessarily one that you have to see in theaters, because it's just more of a personal drama, right? And it's more about a character story than it is an action movie or anything like that. But if you want to, go see it in theaters. It's a good movie. You should see it. Definitely. And I think, I don't know, like, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not the biggest expert on the Oscars, but I feel like this could have a chance of winning some Oscars. Whether it be Tom Hanks' performance or Steven Spielberg directing, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. All the best movies aren't out yet. We're waiting on, like, The Revenant, Hateful Eight, Carol. Like, there's a few movies that are definitely going to be in the running for Oscars, right? But this movie, so I loved it overall, and I think it could be deserving of at least a nomination, if not an Oscar so far. I still liked Ex Machina better, but it's also more of the type of movie that I like, so it just kind of by default was a little bit higher up. But Bridge of Spies was the biggest, most pleasant surprise so far of this year. I just loved it. I even was more pleasantly surprised than when I saw Cinderella, and I actually liked Cinderella quite a bit, but Bridge of Spies, yeah, I can't say it enough times. Go see Bridge of Spies. I think you'll love it too. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you seen it? If you haven't seen it, why are you watching this review? Go see it. But if you have seen it, let me know what you think of the movie. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you expect something different? I kind of expected it to be different, but I was still pleasantly surprised. So, overall, just let me know what your thoughts. And, go ahead and hit subscribe and like and all that fun stuff. Follow me at Winter Soldier. Tweet at the show. I mean, when I say us, it's me today by myself, but tweet at the show at What We Talkin'. You can email us at whatwetalkingabouttoday@gmail.com. And that's it. That's going to be it. Thanks for checking us out. Never stop watching.